okay? And I actually didn't know either because I had no idea about this shit. And then it was like, hey, Allie, learn this if you want to do this. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing that if I don't know about it. And then I learned about it, and I was like, ooh, hold up. I could just cop this, throw that into here, and make like triple that back. And I don't gotta do shit and like focus on myself and heal and still get money. And not have to go on OnlyFans and show my titties like other bitches. Which is fire. So do that shit, because I love titties. But don't hate me when I used to show my titties back in the day. Like, we're talking about like 5 fucking years ago. Leave me alone. And that was like the most like empowering time of my life. So shout out all my stripper hoes. I love y'all. Let's listen to a couple more things, because me and Chris have been in here like jamming. Also, we're talking about like how I learned back in the day. I don't know if you guys know why it's called a shot, but hold on, that's my favorite song.
Life's a dungeon, chase the dragon, slaying everything in my path. Walk through blood, sweat, tears.
You remember he made a part 2 to this song?
You can't get it back. Life's a dungeon, chase the dragon, slaying everything in my path. Walk through blood, sweat, tears in my rap. And trying time, you can't get it back. I'm in lost and found. I see this black fire when I walk around. So I try to get higher just to calm me down. Till I end up too high, make me crack a frown. I'll be right there, hope I see you in heaven. I hate you for dying before I confess. But I love you for making me, you made a legend. Your son is a king, knew I wasn't gonna be a peasant. I'ma do my thing, I'ma do my thing while you look down on me. I'ma get the grain.
I get, honestly, you guys don't know Jared as that well when it comes down to this. I literally had to tell him his mom was trying to get in touch with him, but he wasn't answering the one phone, and she called me and told me, and I gave the phone to him, and we were about to get in the shower. We all had just walked. I will get it for him. Tell Crispy to text. Literally, I have my people like, tell me the fucking password for the Discord here, like my group of people. Have Crispy ask whatchamacallit for it, because it's on my shit that I'm on right now, so I can't look. So I'll never forget, we're about to get in the shower. We had to do a show. Earlier, remember we went to Chris, we went to Bass Pro Shop because I wanted to show Jared, like, because I lived in Memphis and they have like this like pyramid one there you could like sleep in, and like everyone who's ever been in there, it literally like it has like fish and it's like crazy shit, like gators, whatever the fuck, depending on where you are. So I ended up like, we were doing that. We walked there, which was wild. We never do anything like that. We normally just go straight to the hotel, go to sleep. But I was like, I want to go to Bass Pro Shop. Like, I'm just a country bitch at heart, so I don't give a fuck. Sorry. And so he's like, yeah, let's do it. So we went, got back to the hotel, about to get in the shower, and like we're in the shower. Like I remember I was naked. He was he was using the bathroom. I'm sorry, I'm painting a fucking deep ass picture. And his mom calls, and yeah, she tells me, and I was like, Jared, you have to talk to your mom. Like, here. And I handed him the phone, and obviously she gave him the news, and then I looked at him and I was like, baby, and he was like, oh, see, Kaplan always starts fucking crying every time. If I talk about Jared, he knows, like, he ends up turning into Jared half the time. Like, you could see it in his eyes. So, yeah, I remember him just, like, getting off the phone and then just, like, dropping his pants and getting in the shower. And I just got in the shower, and, like, I never let Jared wash himself. Like, I just always thought he was my king. So I just, like, whether I took a shower that day or not, I didn't care. If he was getting in the shower, I was washing him. Like, I would wash his body, I would wash his hair. So I was doing that, and, like, you know, I can tell when, like, Jared wants to talk about something or if he doesn't. So it was just like, you know, I, like, just know that I'm here. Whenever you're ready to talk about whatever, I'm here. Like, because I know right now we have 80 different things going through our mind because everyone's on us about coming downstairs to go down to the fucking lobby because no one knows, other than me and him at that moment, what happened. So, yeah, he was just like, he gets out of the shower, I pick out his clothes, and, you know, we're laying on the bed really quick, and I'm like, rubbing my head through his dreads, and I was like, I'll tell them, like, we're canceling the show, like, you need a second, we're canceling the show. And he was like, no. He was like, one, I fucking, like, my fans are gonna give me that like, trait of emotion, like, he's gonna, like, and he always did that. Jared could be sick. Am I wrong, Chris? Jared could be sick in the car, of, like, throwing up right before he goes on stage, and then we pray, and then he just goes on stage, and that's why I'd sit on the side of the stage, because I know, like, I would look at his mood, like, everyone knew, like, I could tell his body language without him having to even look my direction. I'd be like, stop, play this song, get him water, get him off the stage real quick, he needs a second, da-da-da-da-da, and then he'd be good, go back out, do his thing. And I just remember, like, being like I already, like, knew how strong this man was. Like, he had gone through so much, lost so many people while I was with him, and, like, it was just difficult. And it was a difficult, like, I couldn't even explain, you know what I mean, how difficult it was for him. But I just remember just being like, he did it because he had to prove to himself and, like, to his dad and to, like, his fans, he wasn't going to stop. Like, he wasn't going to stop. He was always going to do him, be him, and turn every negative thing into a positive. Like, and he did. He went out there. There's video. And he went and killed that show. So fucking fire. I remember being I'm always so proud of him, but I was so proud of him. And then I remember Mike P, the DJ, was like, you know, after the show, after he finished performing, he told, like, they're still on stage. He was like, you know, Mike P grabbed Jared and was like, you guys, this is my brother, and I need you guys to know that he just did this shit, and his dad passed away 2 hours ago. And that was, again, he performed for about an hour. So it was like an hour before. Like, it was crazy. And, like, that's how much he loves you guys. Like,
and he made that song the same night.
So that's where I was about to get into it. So after that, he wasn't done. Not like, oh, he wanted to go in his room and be all depressed. No, he was fighting his fucking demons. Like, he was like, no, bro, Dad, I'm doing this shit. Like, I'm doing this shit. And I just remember, like, him feeling guilty because he felt like because he had money, he was able to go ahead and possibly help his dad. But in reality, he wasn't there yet mentally to speak to him because just of their relationship. And I know that right after he had called Max was already with us, set up. Yeah, we set up in the hotel. And was it the hotel, or did we end up setting up on the bus? Do you remember?
What?
Did we set up in the hotel or on the bus? Because we didn't stay at the hotel for long.
For that song?
Yeah.
That was when I got to St. Louis.
Right, so we set up on...
Max set up in the
hotel.
Because remember, I was sleeping on your couch.
Yeah, yep. So Chris would be with us, like not like, oh, all the time. Like Chris would sleep in our room. Like, it was always either me, Chris, and, like, Jared, or me, Chris, Jared, and Scheme, or me, Chris, Jared, and that was it. Honest to God, it was only us. Like, us three, or Scheme when Scheme would come. Like,
I bring my headphones in case you guys start fucking. I don't want to listen to you guys. I was sleep with headphones.
Hey, That was my baby. He gets what he wants when he wants. I didn't give a fuck. Literally. Like, it'd be before shows, and we'd be in the bathroom. They'd be like, why are you guys in the bathroom for so long? And Jared would be like, I'm taking a shit. And, like, I was just giving him head. It didn't matter. I was like, whatever you want. It's your show. Go out there. Fucking rock it. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're my king. Whatever you want. But he ended up not even taking a second to, like, and that's when I remember the other day when I was like, I could never take away him, like, in the studio, which was a lot of the times where I wouldn't be, but I'd be in the household or the vicinity, and he would get high, and I wouldn't realize, because I'd be in the room, and then I'd be like, 4 a.m., be in the room, or I'm going in there and getting you out, and he'd be high by that time, and it's just because no one can see him. It was like, no one was like, here, take all it was him. Like, so at the end of the day, like, I would, like, make sure I was kind of, like, on it, but I could only do so much because this was his diary. It would be, like, it was the only way he was able to, like, get just how I have my, like, and I write on my phone or whatever it is, like, it was just his diary. So, like, literally that night after the show, we get in the car, and, you know, he's not even in a somber type mood. He's just, like, being Jay, honestly. And then we got to the hotel, dipped, went to the next hotel. That's where, that's when when Chris came and met up with us. And we were in St. Louis, you said, right? Yeah. Remember, we were inside of, like, the train station. It was, like, a hotel in the train station, the old train station.
Yeah, remember the hockey team was there, too? The hockey team was staying there and shit?
No, I didn't. If he's talking about a hockey team, I'm like, shit. Wait, yes, because they were all checking in, and I was being a cunt. Remember me being a fucking...
all these dudes in suits, like...
Everyone was in a fucking... And then they kept looking at... And, you know, Jared was, like, grabbing onto me, and I was like, fuck, like, the fuck... Get out of our way. We need to check the fuck in. Like, da-da-da-da. And then I, like, remember I got us to the front of the line. I got us to the front of the line. I got our shit. I'm like, I'm not waiting here. The fuck? Like, Jared is not waiting. Like, point blank period. Get his room. Y'all can all wait. We're gone. And that's what happened. And it was, but the reason why I'm saying it was really fucking fire-ass hotel. Like, it was like an old train station made into a hotel, and he ended up setting up in there. I actually have videos from that night. I'll go ahead and post, because we were playing before. We have us driving in the car, and then I have us driving in the car, and then I have us getting there and playing video games. Like, he was singing, I remember he was singing Rihanna to me, that, like, I'll post it later, guys. That's what I'm saying. He was being still so positive, like, even though I remember looking at him being like, I lost my mom, like, my mom, not my biological mom, but my mom that, like, taught me to be me fully. You know, my mom, my biological mom taught my manners, like, growing up. After I was, like, 14, she couldn't teach me really anything else. So, like, I remember this other woman, she took me and a couple of my friends that I was very close with, and I remember when she passed, I was in Vegas, and I remember I just dropped everything and, like, almost passed the fuck out, like, and just got on a plane as soon as I could and got out there, and, you know, was with all of my friends and family that were there, like, which weren't family, biological family. They were just family that I spent Christmases with. I lived at the house, like, so for him to still be able to just stay so fucking positive for the fans and for everyone around. Everyone could say, stop, fuck me, fuck my lash. It's just no fucking, I didn't put mascara. Like, suck a dick. I don't care. I still look fire than if you were on here with me right now. So shut up. What I'm saying is important. So yeah, he was just being so fucking, like, still okay. And then just laid out that fucking Life's Dungeon, Chase the Dragon, fucking crazy ass song. And then, Chris, were you there when we were in, when we were in, not Amsterdam. Was it Amsterdam?
I wasn't in Amsterdam, so.
No, remember when we took that raggedy ass plane and it landed on the grass. It didn't even land on a thing. Were you there for that? It was like being in a school bus, like in the air, like a bad school bus.
So sketchy though.
It was so sketchy. Like,
I'm already terrified of playing, so you know.
No, it wasn't something that like we had. It was like a whole, if like, cause where the show was in the middle of the woods, and we were like already in a really like remote place, and people were on the plane with us, but it was a plane just to go to that. It's like a plane to go to Coachella, but it wasn't anywhere near the standards of Coachella at all. And we were on like an old ass crazy plane, like big plane. It wasn't a private jet, it was a big plane. And I just remember landing in grass. We landed in grass, not on a fucking runway, nothing. We were in grass. I have it on a video. Fucking crazy. So yeah, anyways, he made that shit. Then he made a part 2 to that, and it was wild. It was fucking wild. But it was just so crazy that like, and I already knew that he would be like that. That's his way of being. It was his lyrics, everything he did, whether it was an anime we watched, whether it was he was doing this that day, and you guys might think it's a love song about me, and in reality, it's a love song about drugs, or it's a love song about whatever. Like the movie we watched earlier, like he would just mix a bunch of shit, but still make it his diary, and it would be fucking nuts. So yeah, that song was just. I'll play you one more. I don't want to play all of that one because I want you guys to hear that with the part 2, because it's like how he grew. Like, they're saying wave. Literally. Someone saw him in New York. So, I was thinking, guys, I might get on my first flight for you guys and possibly perform at Rolling Loud, New York.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Me and Ski were talking about it.
And
I mean, me and...
Oh, yeah, you guys were talking about it the other night, weren't you? I was like half not listening.
So,
I might be hosting live stream. I gotta hit Nuri up and ask him what's up with that. But I might be hosting Rolling Loud live stream at New York.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
I'll be together.
I mean, shit. As long you have to like, my thing is I can't be on the plane by myself. So whoever's plane we end up taking, or if I
flying anyway, so.
But you're not the person. We'd have to go with someone because you're like, you don't count. You're just as worse as you were. He was right there watching Jared pass in my arms, literally like he's just. If anyone, it's like I'm the worst.
Always us like in the back of the plane. I always sat in the driver's side back of the plane, the very last seat. They always sat in the
had my bed
side. And either they would be sleeping or Jay would sit the seat right across.
He would sit in the seat across and I would sleep.
And he would just make fun of me the whole... I'd be chilling as soon as we hit a little turbulence.
I remember waking up and he would like a cat, like to like a fucking... You'd just be like... And I'm like... And now by that point, Jared like had knocked in my head like, Lotti, if we're dying, we're dying. Like, it's not going to be on this fucking
And those private planes were scarier than regular planes.
And that's what people don't realize. Like, bro, private planes, y'all think it's like, oh, look at me. Like, I'm on a fucking private plane. And I'm like, no. I'll pay for a fucking first class ticket all day, bro. Because when I know that a goddamn fucking pilot has 20 fucking extra souls, like 200 souls. I'm saying this wrong. 200 souls. Has 200 souls on the plane versus 6 random ass fucking people you don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna be asleep for this. I have to be asleep for this, or because I just feel like he doesn't care about me. And Jared's like, no, like, Lotti, like, don't worry, like, it's okay. And I'm like, all right. And yeah, fuck pilots. No, I'm kidding. Don't like kill me. I don't know if there's like anyone on here with like pilot fucking dads or people. Like, your dad does a great job, cool, but like I'm scared. I feel like I can't trust them. I want to like have like a pat and handshake before I get on. I want to be like, you and I were cool, like you're gonna save me. You'll save me? Because if not, you don't know, I'm not trying to do this. I'm really not. Hold on, let's give you one more little listen to something. Actually, we were just talking about this song earlier. But yeah, that Life's a Dungeon song, I think he made, there's two, and there's a third that's like not done fully. And he made that, one was while we were in like, it wasn't Amsterdam, it was like some fucking place that begins with an A in Australia. Auckland? Is that like in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Probably. But the show was fucking sick. I'll post that too. Crispy, can you answer this? That. Hold on. Putting in my password. This song. So wait. He says coat for my battery, 5 bands. So we had gone shopping when we came back from Tokyo because I had no clothes. Remember, he kidnapped me. And he wanted to go shopping in general. So we're here and literally we're shopping, and actually Cardi, Playboy Cardi, he was shopping with his people there, so we were all shopping together. Him, us, like G-Money, Baby, everyone, we're all shopping. And hush your mouth. So I remember I picked out this coat, and that's the coat, the yellow coat, where it's like it lights up, like right in this little area. And it came in yellow or blue at that time. And I remember I copped the yellow one, and I was like, you need this. Like, this shit's so hard. And we were going to, shout out Drake, we were going to Drake's concert. He had like, remember when he had like those like 3 in a row because he kept selling them out here in LA? We had gone to, I think, the last night or the second one. I don't remember. He had invited us out to it. So I was like, you need this shit. Like, I have videos of all of it. Like, I'll show you guys. But I actually took a picture of him, and we were in the Bentley. That's when we had the white Bentley. And for his birthday, the first time I ever posted for his birthday, I posted that picture. And he's like, not looking and then looking. And we had just got out of the mall out here in LA. Like, I don't even know if we'd call that a mall. It's like the fucking, what spot is that? You know what I'm talking about? Where we go shopping. No, it's not, I'm not talking about like when we would go shopping, it's like the mall, but it's not the mall. Where we took like the Bentley, everything, like, and go shopping. It's right down the hills. Like when you go down the hills. What is that mall called? I call it a mall, but it's like only high-end shit. It's like if we were on Rodeo, but it's not Rodeo. It's like inside. It's like an inside Rodeo.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the.
Anyways, you pull up, they take your car, you go in, you shop, come out, you hop in the whip. So.
Is it Saks?
No, it was like a whole mall, but it was a whole mall of just Rodeo. Like if you're on Rodeo Drive, like it had every fucking store you could ever think of. And then I think on the opposite side was like a regular mall. No, because literally, so there's so many people that go there that like I know that's not possible. But anyways, we had gone there and we were shopping, and I was like, oh, we were in Barney's, but there was more to it. And we had met up with our girl from New York. She's like the stylist out like in New York. She's cool as hell. Love her. I wonder what she's doing. Gotta hit her. And she was like one of our like she worked there. She's cool as fuck. And she had like pulled a bunch of shit aside for me because she knew I didn't have nothing. Like I had my backpack. I didn't bring my fucking I didn't even bring my purse. Like I have like I think like 7 Louis bags like in fucking storage somewhere in Arkansas right now still to this day. Shout out the dogs. They know what's up. Hush your mouth. So yeah, I remember my fucking Gucci backpack, my Gucci fanny pack, did everything that I needed. I thought I was only staying for a day or two. No. So then yeah, we went shopping, and like obviously they're boys, they're gonna be shopping for other things. But Jared really like, he already knew that I was a stylist, that I styled people. So like it was like, what da 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 da, and I'm like, what, after I picked out some of my stuff. Sorry, apple juice made me burp. I went and I copped that shit. Thank you for my phone. So I went and copped that shit with him, and that night we went out, and like I said, to the Drake concert, and he wore it then, and this is this, like, he's talking about that shirt, like, I mean that jacket on this song here. I love you, KO. 5 bands. We were hella pissed because the fucking coat didn't come with a battery, and it was $5,000. We're like, really? We need 2 fucking AA batteries. I had to go out and get them. Cap on the cap. Go. Get out. Go. He said that shit all the time. He'd be like, bitch, I'm gonna, like, I would be like, let me sleep. Like, how are you up? How are you up? Like, I'm tired. Like, he wouldn't even let me drink coffee. I was like, there was like, am I wrong, Chris? I was only allowed to drink a macchiatos, and it had to be like, he would look at it and make sure like I didn't add espresso, nothing. Like, I was not allowed. Everyone's like, oh my God, Allie, Coke. She always did Coke. Like, bitch, I wish I'd be able to stay the fuck up with him. Like, I couldn't at all. And that's what he was saying. He's like, bitch, I'm an insomniac. Like, I can't. I'm like, bro, I can't. And you know what would always get me? Is he would wake Kaplan. I know I'm talking about your dad, but he could hear me. He knows I don't give a fuck. Because he did this shit to me all the time. Jared. Literally, I would be sitting here and I'm like, he's recording or he's talking or whatever, I'm by him, and so I start like, you know, getting a little comfy, put my little head on him, little head on my shoulder, you know, acting like I'm just laying there, but my eyes are open, and then like, you know, when he's not paying attention, I'll just kind of close my eyes, try to wet them, you know, get a little, and the second I did that, he'd start poking me, and I'm like, you were not worried about me for the past 30, 40 minutes. Like, you're talking. I'm not going nowhere. I'm right here. Let me just close my eyes. Like, I'm high. Like, we just smoked 65 blunts. Like, 65 fucking blunts. Thick. Like this. Could not. And he would just poke me. Just poke me until I, like, and I'm like, oh my God, all right, I'll stay up. Barbosa. Kaplan Barbosa Higgins, what do you want? Come here. You guys want to see him? KO, it's just come here. Come to mommy. Come here, baby. Barbosa Higgins, come here. He gets really weird with shadows. That's what
Stop,
he's
you
fucking
weirdo.
with. Come here.
Come on.
See? Go with your uncle. See? He loves when the boys are over. Because, like, I never have anyone over. Like, I have Chris over. And then, like, when the boys come out here to LA, they'll come drop by. But, like, it's not like I bring the fucking dogs out to the fucking studio or whatever. So, yeah. So, like, he's like, hey. Hey.
Such a hard life.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
He is literally the
Snot
easiest.
all
Like,
over the place.
he definitely was just hungry.
You got drool all over your...
He's hungry. He was like just looking at something. He only drools if like there's something he wants. You guys always reaching. First of all, stop. Second of all, Chris is probably one of the only people that has came make sure I've had food when I didn't even care to eat.
What are you saying now?
Oh, Chris is definitely hitting. Chris is definitely hitting. First of all, I actually have him hooking up with my friend, so suck a dick. Because I'm a good ass fucking sister. Second of all, always throwing plays to my brothers. And second of all, literally would be dead if Chris wasn't in my life. So, if you want to fucking let me know, though, if you're not busted, I'll let him know. Literally, someone really asked if Chris was like, literally, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Ugh.
Like, you
Whatever.
guys.
I just think I should be the fuck.
No, I think it's fun. I'll like point it out because I think it's hilarious. I'm like, you guys, if you only knew. Like, if you only knew. So stop. I'm like, please stop. You like my little thing I have, Chris? Don't I feel like you.
The little stand, yeah, I know, right?
My little, it's like legit though. It's like for this part, like, you'd be like, where are we, guys? Like, we're in Allie's room. Literally.
So, here we are.
We're here tonight.
Oh, I hate doing that so much.
No, I mean, you're good. It rubbed off on me. Now I'm like,
You just gotta do it.
Hey,
You just
guys.
gotta bite your fucking lip and do it, you know?
we're fucking here. Oh, you know what? Can you put this up? The window, like, open it. I hate when it's closed at night. It's so
This?
pretty outside. Yeah, the thing, dame, over there. There's the string. Just pull it. Cause it's always so pretty. So I used to live here before I met Jared. Now I'm waiting for the penthouse to be done upstairs. So I've just been chilling in this one for now. But
And I live 2 minutes away.
literally, so now lots and lots of things. I know I've been putting my YouTube and everything off, but got a lot of stuff
But now
coming.
that, because I lived in like Orange County, which is like an hour away from here, so it's
And
like,
I won't let anyone else, because when I speak, it's like,
well,
you got-
it always takes me a while to get out here and do shit, but now I literally live walking distance from here. Like I
yeah,
literally walked
he
here.
walked here, literally.
So now I'm gonna make her do some shit for YouTube.
Not even make me, you know that I just won't let anyone, like, no one else deserves to record me.
We're gonna get it done.
Yeah,
no
one else deserves, I can't record with anyone else.
I have ideas of stuff I think people will like, and like what I told you the night, and then we'll start with that, and we're gonna start slow, and we're gonna figure out what direction, because it's probably gonna change as we start filming stuff. But now it's easy, because now I can be like, get off your ass, put some clothes on, over, and we'll get shit done.
Literally. And my poll comes in very soon. I'm so fucking excited. Shout out to the people who still, even at whether they strip or they don't strip, whatever it is, still work out with their poll. And also use a static poll. Static poll, bitch for life. OG ass stripper. Static poll all day. That means the poll does not spin. So whatever tricks I do, I'm doing myself. Even just a little twirl around it. shout out to my fucking 8 years of ballet. 6 years of regular ballet. 4 years of fucking point. So, yeah. I'm gonna definitely be putting up videos, but I will be dressed, okay? No ass shaking. More of like, if you guys go look up like the sport of pole dancing, that's gonna be. Because it's so good. It's so good for like your body. It's just using your own body as like weights and just it's just great. I love it. I've always, in every pole, every house I've ever lived in, I've always had a room with a pole. I did ballet my whole life, guys. Like, whole life. That's where the eating disorders come from. So get off my ass when I'm super fucking skinny. Going through some shit. Okay. And that's why my feet are really super small and super... It's like I had that Chinese thing done where they, like, break their feet. I thank God I stopped at, like, the perfect time before my feet got fucked up, but, like, my feet are fucking perfect now because of that. And, like, I'm a size 6.5. I used to be, before I started dancing ballet, I was, like, 8.5. And my foot literally broke. I've only broken my toes and my feet. Never broken any other bone. Knock on wood. But yeah, never broke any other bone. Oh, my thumb. I fought a girl, and I actually accidentally, I don't know why, because I did MMA for 2 years. I, for some reason, held my fist the wrong way when I hit her, and this one popped out. So it's like, I can do this with this, like, I could bring it in, you know, like that. I don't know if a lot of people can do that, but I could do that. And then on this hand, I used to be able to, like, but I can't. It doesn't, like, that part doesn't go in. This part, it can go in and out. I've been, like, showing everyone my double joint and, like, joints today. Right before I got on here, I can bring my hands behind my back without letting them go. Like, say if I'm arrested.
I just cracked her back.
Oh my God, bro! So I'm
Here's
sitting
that.
here and I'm.
Did you see that? Was that lightning? What was that?
It's probably a fucking whatchamacallit, because people have been getting like shot over this like over here. I don't know why, but
it's a thing I learned on TikTok. But I cracked her back so good,
bro.
I proved to all my friends. I did to Trippy and all those guys. Everybody's amazing.
When I tell you, I was like, Chris, can you just pick me up and like crack my back? And like, so he did that, and then he's like, at Ellie, like, go ahead, do this, do that, and like, I'm gonna go, and like, I put my hands like this, and he goes through, bro, like, my spine cracked. I was like, how? It was great. So I've been feeling alright. So I got on here in a good mood, but I am actually gonna go hang out with my fucking people. A couple more people coming through, and I think we're gonna go somewhere later. Maybe I'll come back on and show you. But again, came on here.
He's gonna call us after he gets out of the shower.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, he told me earlier. Gabe was over here
I went to the
earlier.
gym.
He went to the gym. Oh yeah, I saw the whatchamacallit, because Max was doing that with him for a minute too. So, anyways, aside from that, was trying to help you guys make some fucking money. Remember, anything I do, you guys say whatever the fuck you want. Like, oh my God, scam. This is a scam. Bitch, I looked into all of it. I put my own money into shit. I have my fucking own people. Like, literally someone that you guys know from Lyrical Lemonade hit me. Allie, what's the password for this and that, so I can get on the fucking right here on that pin there, because they know they gonna make some money. So I'm trying to help you guys. Okay? So, hit that pin, hit my fucking shit, buy me something. No, I'm kidding. But for real, it makes you more money.
Buy me some.
I'll buy you something. Fuck that. I got you. But yeah, guys. I haven't read a lot of this, but I love you. Okay, bye.